On April 1st, 2021, I ditched a career I absolutely hated to better myself and do the things I've always wanted to do. And that included my growing love and obsession with Ireland. I want to learn everything: culture, history, mythology, music, and the language. Which, if I'm being honest, looks really hard to learn, but I'm going to give it the old Smith try. Then, of course, there is my love of pubs and the role that they've played throughout history, and no better example of that than on that beautiful, beleaguered island in the North Atlantic, Ireland. April 1st, 2026, I depart for the Emerald Isle, and for 1 year, I'll hike town by town and conduct interviews with pub owners, pub regulars, historians, town know-it-alls, musicians, and basically anybody that wants to talk to me. If you'd like to support the project and the journey, basic Patreon support is only $3 a month, but just liking a video or subscribing to the channel and following the journey is just as helpful. I'm always looking for volunteers to work as liaisons for the project too, so if you live in Ireland and know people, feel free to hit me up. This is a huge goal and I need all the help I can get. The Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast begins April 26th and will be my life's work. Thank you. And welcome to the first Patreon album reaction in the brand new Smith Hole. I could not be more stoked to be here and ready to listen to The Scratch. The Scratch is a band from Ireland that I have fallen in love with after only a couple songs, and I've happened to kind of sort of hear a couple others. I'm not sure which. We might get into this album, but they have a brand new album out. In last year, just a few months ago, released Mind Yourself from 2023, so long ago. And I really wanted this to be the first album reaction in the new studio, in the new place, where all sorts of content will be on the horizon, including album reactions and live set reactions and podcasts and all sorts of shit, man. So thank you for being here. If you are here, bless your heart. And let's get a rolling. How many songs do we have on this doggone thing? 9 songs. I have currently heard Blackguard from this album. I think that was one of the first ones. Or Another Round. It was the other one I heard. And then Blackguard. And really, really dug it. So, let's go, you guys. On the couple occasions I will get on my phone during the album reaction simply to look up band information and such. Let me make sure I got glasses handy for just such a thing. All right, let's roll. We're going to kick things off with Banshee, The Scratch. Fuck in A. Let's roll. Make sure it's not on shuffle. Starts out fun and trippy.
But no, it's gone now because Banshees, well, there used to be Banshees in Kelly's Field, mainly one Banshee, but the builders are after building houses and soccer pitches in Kelly's Field, so the Banshees are now gone down to Kelly's Field in Ross, and well, there's loads of Banshees down in the dump field and in Galleys as well. There's the Headless Coachman and the Headless Horseman. The Headless Horseman was probably fighting with a Banshee and he died.
I gotta rewind that all the way. I am fucking fascinated. You follow me for any length of time, you know I'm going to Ireland in a couple years for a year-long hike and learning everything. As much as I can about Ireland. The Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast. And I looked for lyrics on this song, and I didn't see them posted at all on Spotify, so I'm really just trying to guess. It sounds fucking fascinating. I wonder where they got this clip from. Because Banshees, obviously, I think, I don't know if that's an Irish legend or whatever. Anyway, let's go. I'm really excited. It sounded fucking rad. Really trying to pick up what these kids are saying.
There was a Banshee rock in Kelly's Field, but no, it's gone now because Banshees, well, there used to be Banshees in Kelly's Field, mainly one Banshee, but the builders are after building houses and soccer pitches in Kelly's Field, so the Banshees are now gone down to Kelly's Field in Ross, and well, there's loads of Banshees down in the dump field and in Galleys as well. There's the Headless Coachman and the Headless Horseman. The Headless Horseman was probably fighting with a Banshee and he died.
Like it sounded like kids telling the story like a legend of a banshee. I'm not entirely sure. I just wanted to make sure I kind of got that in my mind as we go forward, and it sounds really fucking gnarly. I'm going to bring it back just a little bit. I'm going to try not to pause all the time, you guys, I swear. Bring it back a little bit more.
Headless Horseman. The Headless Horseman was probably fighting with a banshee and he died.
And they have a great fucking tone. It's so dirty and melodic at the same time. I like to see how it flows from one song into another on album reactions, so give me a moment. It's fun. That sounded really fun. Man, honestly, I got to tell you, this is one of the more exciting bands I've heard in a while. It's one of those bands I want to tell all my friends about, on top of like doing these things and whatever I can. Honestly, it's like a mission of mine is to promote bands that fucking are awesome, that nobody knows about. That's the idea behind the Rock Radar, And this is a band that I just want to tell all my friends about. Actually, was hanging out with a friend of mine in December. We were having driveway drinks, and I'm like, oh man, you need to check out this fucking band, The Scratch. And I played the two that I had heard before, and then it just kind of was a playlist of The Scratch. So I maybe have heard one or two of these, and I don't know it. But she's like, holy fucking shit, these guys are good, Like Biffy Clyro, I've done reactions to that band, and it's similar in a way, where I'm like trying to turn more people onto that band. People need to know that this band exists because it's so melodic. It's so crunchy. There's so much subtlety to it. There's some really cool layered fucking songs and really fucking smart lyrics too, it seems like. It seems like a band with the whole package, to be honest. And I don't fucking think I've ever heard a band sound like this before. Ever. Cheeky bastard. That's exciting. Yeah.
Cheeky bastard.
It makes me want to fight.
Jean shorts. Wouldn't be the kind of man that's handy at sports. He's got a heart of gold. A ticker never stopped a man from getting bold. Oh God. Never seen a man knock back black rushes. Wouldn't say he thinks about the repercussions. Couple of sips, quick lick of the lips, and he's piping up, piping up.
Fuck it, man. Holy shit. That was really fun. Okay. First of all, I want to cover I don't have lyrics up. Okay. First of all, Spotify is not providing the lyrics for this song. Second of all, I really don't like to have the lyrics up while I'm trying to listen and experience the album. That being said, that little fucking drum fill. I don't really gravitate towards drums ever. I gravitate towards the rhythm section, but I don't think about the drums necessarily. But that made me think about the drums. Did I miss it? Nope, there it was.
He won't stop singing Champagne Supernova. Good luck to you.
The groove of this band.
Those shots are etched in his head, man. And his shirt's on backwards, so you know he's brown bread, man. Never seen a man knock back black rushes. Wouldn't say he thinks about the repercussions.
Woo!
Couple of sips, quick lick of the lips, and he's piping up, piping up. Sing us a song, sing us a song. He won't stop singing Champagne Supernova. Sing us a song, sing us a song. He won't stop singing Champagne Supernova.
Man, this is so fun. Honestly, this is so fucking fun. I know I paused it in the middle of a solo. Sorry, I don't tend to care about things like that. I gotta pause it while I'm thinking about it, or else those thoughts are never going to come out. He's talking about some Oasis fan that won't shut the fuck up. He keeps singing Champagne Supernova, and then we got fun. Woo. Man, fantastic. They do some fucking fantastic vocal melodies. I mean, they really do. Just the way that they choose to deliver their vocals is fucking... Everything's good so far. Oh, boy. It's fun. He's going, fuck yeah. I thought that he was going to yell. Man, every song's good that I've heard so far, man. That rhythm section, the groove is undeniable. It is pretty fantastic. Also, I'm trying to find out band information just so I can give shout outs. But that doesn't seem to be that I've seen so far, a Wikipedia page for the band. I'm going to try to do a little bit of research that I probably should have done before. Hey, but this is how it goes, you know. Maybe I'll take another look here soon, but I want to give shout out to whoever is in this band because they deserve kudos. Hole in the Ground. And it's fun. It really had me wondering at the beginning what they were going to do. It was super melodic. I really just loved that just sort of one note distorted guitar in there. That was pretty rad. And I was like, oh man, what are they going to do here? Are they going to go into what I feel like is the Scratch's like signature thing, or one of them seems to be that fucking rhythm section. I don't know. Technical things, especially when it comes to the drums, are not my strong suit, but I think those are probably toms and the bass drum, right? Just fucking rolling. Very tribal sounding drums that in rhythm section that these guys do. Very signature thing, I feel like. So I didn't know if they were going to keep that going, if it was going to be like just a different kind of sound for them, but then into that, and it was fucking pretty rad. But that is definitely a signature thing, I feel like, for these guys. That rhythm section is fucking rad. And just the way they stop and start, kind of like that, too.
Got a bone to pick with me, and given out since I was 3.
I'm actually going to pause it real quick just because I got something in my eye. One moment, please. Okay, I think I got it out. That took a while. Jeez, oh, Pete's, that was irritating. Actually, I might still be in there, just hanging a little bit more peacefully right now. Let's continue, shall we, with Hole in the Ground. Sorry. Yeah, the vocal melodies interweaving, not unlike Alice in Chains or something like that, you know what I mean? I'm not comparing vocal stylings, but I'm comparing vocal techniques, really, kind of, or delivery techniques, rather. Just the way that they were trading off and harmonizing was really fucking cool. And now where are we going? Bring it back. Ulayan pipes? If that's true that it's Ulayan pipes, it will be the first time I've guessed that correctly in other Irish music videos. Or it's just a flute. I'm pretty sure it is the Ulayan pipes, though, and maybe I'm pronouncing that correctly. Somebody please fucking tell me yes. Every single time I'm like, oh, what is that, a flute? And somebody will comment, oh, no, it's the Ulayan pipes. And I'm like, that's the first time I nailed it. If that's true. Someone confirm that for me, please.
Would you watch yourself when you're on the drink? Would you wash yourself in the kitchen sink? Out of your mind. Would you watch yourself when you're on the drink? Would you wash yourself in the kitchen sink?
Wow. And I didn't know how I felt about that vocal delivery initially when it was went way down, almost like a monotone delivery, real dry and understated monotone delivery. But then that other harmonizing vocal came in and it made it fucking 100% better. And now I know that when I hear it again, it's that I'll totally gravitate towards that. It's fucking really cool and clever how they did that shit. Man, I think I like this band a lot. I think I want to tell everybody. It was so funny. Quick story time. I worked radio for like, I don't know, 15 years in active rock radio in northern Michigan. That was my hometown market. I just stayed there because it was home, and was fairly successful in the higher rated DJs for the afternoon show. But, I don't do that anymore. And I actually went on for the first time in like a couple years since I left in 2021 with my good buddy Cartman, who's going to actually be a podcast guest. And what was the whole point that I brought this fucking story up about working on the radio? Oh, yeah. So I know he wants me to come on again. It was just like a one-time thing for Christmas. I brought him a Christmas gift and went on kind of spontaneously, and it was fun, and we talked about doing it again. But all I want to do when I go on the radio with him is just make him play stuff that, because I totally would have done that on my show back in the day, is played this stuff. If I was this rock radar that I do, finding the good bands that you don't know about was a radio bit where it was like new music, new music released. But the point of the story is now the only reason I want to go on the radio with my buddy anymore is just to make him play this shit. Anyway, Wordsmith is going to shut up now with Trom I, The Harrowing Sun. I think that's what it's called. That's fun.
It's no use turning up every stone, holding on for the seeds to be sown. Was it the last night before the harrowing sun? Caught in a mess, I was worn down to the bone. People take root in a grateful heart, laden with fear as a passion to welcome it.
Vocal melody again.
Last night before the harrowing sun, caught in a mess, I was worn down to the bone.
Ooh. It sounds like, honestly, you guys, it sounds like another little Alice in Chains trick right there. The vocal harmonies I mentioned. I don't know this to be true, but there's all sorts of bands that have done this as well, but it just screams Alice in Chains to me as a big Alice in Chains fucking fan. Just that bendy, dirty fucking note that they are hitting quite effectively, mind you. Man, there's some fun stuff about this band. while not sounding anything like Alice in Chains as well. I don't want to make it seem like they're fucking ripping off Alice in Chains. Clearly, they are not. I said this earlier. I've not heard a band sound like this before. But the best bands incorporate all sorts of tricks of the trade in there, from influences you've had and learned from and things like that. That's what rock and roll is, man. Melting pot of radness. Just fucking nuanced, man. Honestly, just forgot I was recording. Holy shit. Man, I was just rocking the fuck out there and forgot I was recording, and I don't know, I just felt stupid for some reason. I don't usually play like air guitar and shit on camera because I feel like a dipshit, but sometimes you just fucking forget what you're doing and rocking the fuck out. That's what it's all about. Woo! Well, that's beautiful.
Was it the last night before the harrowing sun? Caught in a mess, I was worn down to the bone. Was it the last night before the harrowing sun? Caught in a mess, I was worn down to the bone.
I cannot describe the feeling. I'm going to pause real quick before it flows into the next song because I'm really interested to see how the flow works from song to song. But man, I just can't even get words out to describe to you what that fucking did to me. First of all, I have been sitting here. We're fucking 4 songs in now, man. And every song I'm like, oh, that's the highlight because I think of like, a couple tracks from this album reaction. I'm thinking always about what I'm going to post, what's going to be the highlight. And so far, every song, and then this one is the fucking highlight. So many highlights. And first of all, my judgment of second of all now, of my judgment of an album is how many duds are in it, Is it going to be dud free? There's so many albums that you listen to where you're like, oh, okay, there's 3 or 4 good songs and kind of fucking duds. Maybe a couple filler songs, but then a dud or 2. So far, no duds. The fucking thing that song did to me when it just went total like Moody Blues, Opeth fucking kind of just beautiful Black Sabbath kind of interlude, man. Not enough bands do that shit. And to do it effectively in the middle of that radness, top fucking notch. Top notch rock and roll right there. Now, Shoes. Boy, am I glad I got high to listen to this album. It is a total assist. I'm telling you, it is elevated listening, man.
Path again, you wouldn't dare to call me a man, you're a fool. Slither back under your rock for a minute while I begin to untie my shoes. You told me you're having a back to the box. The world has been watching the replay on the tube. I was anonymous, you were belligerent. I was belligerent, you were anonymous too.
I'm loving this.
I was just a boy when he came to start a war with my kin.
Very fucking well written lyrics, by the way. Even just that low key, subtle, low dynamic delivery. There's so many fucking like just cool little elements in it, from the violin perhaps. There's some fun things happening, man. There's some fun things happening in this band.
You told me to go inside and watch as all the world began to sin. Cut down the hedge at war with the one, the womb you came from. It matters not to him. So embrace the ones that mean something to you. Oh. 'Cause
man, they didn't. Man, it's such a like a unique feeling, because when you have a band that will fuck things up in a good way and change it up and mix it up and have different sections of a song and really transition seamlessly from one section to another, and then almost always having that sort of like what did I call it earlier? The little bag of tricks, the signature fucking rhythm section move, and you keep expecting that to happen. And when it didn't, and I have been expecting it to happen constantly, consistently, because they've done it. And I don't want to say like they keep going to it or like it's like a crutch or anything, but it's their fucking thing. And I don't want to say it's not ruining the listening experience, but expecting that to happen and then it never does. They are constructing a beautiful fucking song here. The section that they've changed into is really fucking nice as well. But when you keep expecting it to happen, you're just like, oh, it didn't. Oh, it didn't. And there's an anticipation thing there that is really cool, but also makes you not appreciate what you're hearing as much, or at least for me.
And I watched you all squabble for the land that was sold by a man in the gutter, a father to you taken down by the bottle. But sure, what could he do when I know of that struggle? Cause I live with it too. Well, you walked in the rain and the earth didn't spin, and the child on the street had to call himself in. And I watched you all squabble for the land that was sold by a man in the gutter, a father to you taken down by the bottle. But sure, what could he do? And I know of that struggle, cause I live with it too. Well, you walked in the rain and the earth didn't spin, and the child on the street had to call himself in. And I watched you all squabble for the land that was sold by a man in the gutter, a father to you taken down by the bottle. But sure, what could he do? And I know of that struggle, cause I live with it too.
Fucking brilliant songwriting, quite honestly. I'm so glad they didn't go into the scratch sort of rhythm thing that they do. I loved it that they didn't do that. That first listen, you're just like, keep expecting it, but it's beautifully constructed, beautifully written, and completely emotional, Man, so fun. I know we're going into the Blackguard, and I've heard that song a bunch of fucking times now since I've heard it originally. It's on a couple different playlists, and I love when it kicks in, and I love when people hear it and they don't know who it is. It's fun. Man. Dud free. Woo! Every time. What a fucking groove. Every time. Man, they just do that fucking brilliantly, dude. It's honestly, I don't want to go as far as to say that, like, I haven't listened to enough of this band and examine them enough to call them, like, brilliant. You know what I mean? That's a multiple listen kind of judgment thing. There's too many fucking people. I can't remember what reaction I did, and nobody fucking said, you didn't even recognize the brilliance. I'm like, I heard it for the first fucking time, man. You know? You gotta really sit there and examine songs, I feel like, and study them before you really give it those kind of kudos. But it's fucking brilliantly kind of written. And just that crushing ass riff and rhythm section. It's so fucking heavy and groovy. And then just that super soft vocal in there. Just the way, again, they weave the vocal melody around that fucking crushing ass rhythm. Whew. Which, by the way, I see we're heading into Trom 2, A Slip in the Wind. Is that going to make me cry like fucking the first one? We'll see. Man, those guys are so good. You can tell I really like a band when I get all high. You know, my voice gets all high. That band's pretty good. Trom 2, A Slip in the Wind. Yeah, Trom 1 did things to me, man. Goosebumps, and like, I'm surprised you didn't hear like an audible sob. Because it got me. Wow.
Send the troops in, 'cause they're making it up, and we can't all fast forever. Slip in the wind from the heavens above. Open the gates for me as wide as the doves. Send the troops in, 'cause they're making it up, and we can't all fast forever. A slip in the wind from the heavens above. Open the gates for me as wide as the doves. Send the troops in, 'cause they're making it up, and we can't all fast forever.
Obligatory pause. This is fucking fascinating. This is so good. I don't even know how to take it. It's so impactful yet so just subtle, you know? Those lyrics, the way that they repeat the lyrics are fucking awesome. Oh, the lyrics for this song actually are available, so I'm going to take a gander at those real quick. Again, they're just repeating. There's another band that I love, and if you've never heard of this band, please check them out. The Church of the Cosmic Skull. They do a great fucking job of doing something similar in a lot of their songs, where just they're not necessarily doing it as different as Church of the Cosmic Skull. Well, they'll just do a bunch of lyric repetition in different styles with different vocal harmonies and things like that. It's pretty fucking fascinating, but it's similar in a way to what these guys are doing. I was so entrenched in the song, and I'm like, wait a second, there's not even a lot of lyrics. Thank hell that they fucking had the lyrics up, because it just makes it that more impactful to know what they're saying now. And man, this fucking song's not even halfway through, and now where are we going? Now where are we going?
The doves send the troops in, 'cause they're making it up, and we can't all fast forever. And we've all but got to the wall. And we've all but got to the wall. And we've all but got to the wall. And we've all but got to the wall.
All right. That bass line.
Slipping away from the heavens above. Open the gates for me as wide as the door. Send the troops in, 'cause they're making it up, but we can't hold fast forever. Slipping away from the heavens above. Open the gates for me as wide as the door. Send the troops in, 'cause they're making it up, but we can't hold fast forever.
this fucking band and this album for sure, because now we're 7 songs in. Dud free. I can guarantee you that this band, this album specifically, is going to be on my my repeat playlist till the day I die. 100%. Cold Eye. Dirty ass riff, man. Love that. Harmonizing guitars, harmonizing vocals. They're so old school and new school at the same fucking time, man. It really, really is, you know? Like band like Thin Lizzy or Metallica, just fucking famous for just doing those fantastic guitar harmonies. And again, just some fucking new style, newfangled ass dirty punk rock that I've never heard before. It's not punk. It ain't fucking metal. It's all sorts of things. I mean, it is metal and it is punk. You know what I'm saying, though? It's different. It's fucking rock and roll. fucking gnarly. Dude, honestly, please don't be dud free. Please be dud free. Please be dud free as we're gonna go into Pocket Full of Roses. Man, this band is exciting. This is pure new exciting rock and roll for me, and I love it when it fucking happens because it doesn't happen near enough anymore. And when it does, it's fucking special, and I just get excited at the very prospect that I have something new and fantastic that I know I'm never going to stop listening to. It is pretty fucking rad. Ha! Pocket Full of Roses. Let's send it off right.
Pocket full of roses, not a penny more. A crooked hand is what they used to kill the poor. I have a headache from the wage I have to give to you, but I'm not bothered with the stress, it only paints me blue. It's why I'm getting sick strong. I haven't got the courage left to carry on. It's why I'm getting sick strong. I haven't got the courage left to carry on.
Dude, I hate pausing it. God damn it, it sounds so fucking good. But even just like that guitar, and you can hear the fingers sliding up the string, just the way that they've captured this fucking song already is timeless to me. And the way that they fucking just went into that vocal, man, oh fucking man.
That's why I'm getting sick strong. I haven't got the courage left to carry on. Take my body, tear me limb from limb, take me all the way to town. We'll begin again. Take my body, take my body, take my body.
boy, where to begin? Where to begin? I really feel like I have a lot to say about that. We'll see how much my brain actually lets me get out. Plus, I have to pee, so I could cut in post-production, but I want to do it while it's fresh on the brain. Look, man, there is a part of me that wonders if because I am high listening, and a lot of times what happens when you're super high listening, it totally enhanced sound, like you can hear every instrument kind of thing, at least for me. But you tend to like become a prisoner of the moment really, really easily. But I'm pretty fucking sure that even a nice sober listening, like I plan on doing later this evening when I go to work, and taking this album on my commute, and sitting there because I sit in the parking lot and listen to tunes or listen to a podcast for about 20-30 minutes before I go into work, get my head right before dealing with the public, and I can guarantee you that fucking album is going to help me get my head right, man, because so much cool nuance. Honestly, those first 4 or 5 songs, when I said the scratch signature move of just that fucking totally rad rhythm section, it's one of those things that's in the back of your head. You don't necessarily believe it, but it's there. You know what I mean? Where it's, I was like, I don't want them to be like a one-trick pony, you know? I don't want that to be all that they do. It sounds fucking super rad, and I was kind of worried that that was going to head down towards that. But man, they've had just different sounding songs, totally inventive way to use a guitar, the guitar. Not a new inventive way, but just like fucking just weird ass sounds, man, here and there, just for a little effect, you know, the vocal melodies, the way that they chose to do certain things. It was totally fucking next level songwriting. It was totally fucking next level instrumentation, and cohesive and tight and creative and all of the fucking things I want to hear in my rock and roll. This band was. So thank you, The Scratch, for existing, first of all, and bettering my fucking life. And second of all, I would love to see you live sometime. I know that band, they're touring right now with, I think, the Dropkick Murphys and some other band that I know, but is escaping me right now. And I really wanted to go. There was really nowhere close, and I really am just not in a position right now where I can be taking a bunch of time. So I really want to go to that show, but maybe I'll just have to wait until I go to fucking Ireland. That band is exciting. The Scratch. Oh boy. All right, well, I know I'll be checking more out, maybe some live reactions as well, but hey, if you enjoyed this, please click the like and subscribe and all those things that really do help. And if you're not on Patreon yet and you want to be, and you're probably watching this on Patreon, but you know what, you get the gist. Hey, it's super supportive and super cool if you did. Link is in the description somewhere. Thank you. My friends, I am out of here. How do I get out of here? Just like this.
So long, sucker.
Good night, everybody!
I am so sorry for everything that has happened.
Nick, bye-bye.
Yeah, all right, I'll see you guys there. By the bar and get your face, huh? Get me paid, bitch! Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog. I love y'all very much. Peace out! Good night, ladies. Good night, sir.
What the hell? Everything!